Welcome to the Waco Center here in the Athletic Department of Glenville State College, and we're having another week of the Coaches Show. And our guest this afternoon is head women's soccer coach J.R. Dodson. Good to see you this afternoon,
Coach.
Good
to be here.
Tell you what, big Saturday night for the program up in Wheeling. Big 2-1 win up there at their homecoming. Big crowd, really nice. Big crowd, big atmosphere up there. Just talk about the win.
It was a great win. We started off early. Smets had the free kick early, and then later on, Mickey gave a really great assist to Heidi, put us up 2-0, and then we were able to hold on. It was a good win, and it was kind of a hostile situation, but made it that much more gratifying and fun. It was a good win, very good win.
Yeah, talk about getting the 2 goals in the first 7 minutes. Of course, Smets off that free kick was a tremendous play, and then Heidi Hunter's goal off that pass from Mickey. If you comment on those 2 plays and about the energy your team came out with.
Well, I think the last 3 or 4 games, our teams had a lot more energy than they've had since the beginning. They're starting to believe in themselves. I believe in them, and it makes a difference on how they play. We're starting to become first to the ball, and that makes the game come to you a little bit more. We talked about in the locker room before the game that we haven't had much luck this year, so we had to make our own luck, and I think that's what they did. That's what they did at Wheeling, and I'm hoping that we'll see more of that. Those 2 plays, Smets is dangerous on the ball. Just went in, got the foul, so she took the shot, and it was just a fantastic shot she put right underneath the crossbar to get us up 1-0. And then that first half of that game, I think we really took it to Wheeling, and Mickey got a little bit of space, gave it to Heidi. Joked on the bench that Heidi was taking too long to shoot that ball, and she dribbled it right in. I mean, she's darn near in the goal when she shot. So it was a fantastic goal. Happy for her. Happy for Mickey. It was just good first 2 goals. As a matter of fact, I thought we probably could have got maybe one more later on in the game, but girls played tough and dug out in the end to make sure we pull off that win. It was a great win.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know you weren't coaching here yet, but 2 years ago we had a 2-0 lead on Wheeling. They came back, scored 2 in the second half and tied it, and they got one, and that crowd was rallying behind them, and your ladies hung in there and held them off, and they were putting some pressure on you down the stretch there, just about the way they responded and held on for the win.
They did. They did dig in. I like the effort, and I think that's one of the things we're going to talk about at practice tonight is game management and understanding where we're at, because I think sometimes we're not used to being in that position of being up 2-0 or being up 2-1, and we're going to have to slow down a little bit, manage the game, but in the end, their heart won out, and I think that showed on the field, and afterwards, I think the possession in that game was pretty even, right at 50% for each of us, and we're getting better. Last 2 games, we've either outpossessed the team or been right there with them. So that's what we want. Yeah. That's what we want.
Well, I tell you, we got West Liberty coming in Wednesday, and you played them up there the week before conference play began. And I know for a half it was really, remember looking back at the stats, possession-wise was really close, and then they got some chances and got a goal in on you. What it's going to take Wednesday night to flip that result.
Same effort as if they give the same effort they did at Wheeling, and I'm sure they will. I think it's anybody's game. West Liberty's a tough team. They've played other teams tough, but I think we can play with them. I think we're a much better team than we were the first week of the season. I think we're a much better team. What I've told the girls and preached to the girls as this season's gone on is our improvements is going leaps and bounds compared to the other teams. So I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. We'll just see how it turns out.
Well, like in the standings, West Liberty's in that playoff chase, and they're right there like with Fairmont neck and neck in that North Division. So this is an opportunity for your ladies to play spoilers. That's something that they embrace and is a big motivational tool for your group.
I think right now that their motivation isn't the outside stuff, but within. And they're playing for each other right now, and that's what our goal's been from the beginning. Kind of tune out what's going on the outside, and just each game try to get a little bit better. And they'll be out there Wednesday looking to win and spoil some stuff, I'm sure.
And then before we talk again, we have the longer road trip going up to Notre Dame. Just with that match, that's another team that looks like on paper we should be able to compete with if we play like you did up at Wheeling.
Yeah, and we should compete. I think we will. I think Wheeling tied them earlier in the season, and we should be able to compete with them. We stay within our game and play hard. I think we can compete with just about anybody in the conference now. We're a much better team than what we were first couple of weeks, and I'm really happy. I think they're really happy with the progression we've made.
Well, just we talk about the win and what it's done, but for you, your first conference win, to do it on the road against a team that has 3 wins and a title race on the board, just what does it mean for the program?
Well, I think what we're trying to do is start something, and I think we are. Before the season's out, I hope we have more than one conference win. I hope we have 2 or 3. I hope we set a record for the Glenville State women's soccer this year with more than one conference win in a season.
Yeah,
and I think we can do it. We have we have to just go out and play our game, and I think I told the girls I think we can shock some teams this season, and I think we can still surprise some people.
I'll tell you, really looking forward to the match here Wednesday night. I think coming off a lot of good energy. You like seeing you can just tell. You can tell with the energy among the team
sure.
coming through the building and everything. So we're looking forward to that. And when we talk next week, we'll get back together to talk about these matches and then your final week of the season. Really appreciate you coming by and joining us today.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem. Thanks a lot, Coach.